Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, The Problem Child, here today to talk to you about um something that a lot of people been talking about, but I don't think nobody really done videos about it. And that is the WWE ROH connection. Do they have a connection going on that we don't know about? Similar to what WWE did with T and with ECW back in the day. Now remember, a lot of people don't know that they used to say that they could send them to Ohio, Kentucky, or ECW back in the day to a lot of their talents, and a lot of their talents didn't understand why was they going to ECW and why they wasn't getting touched. And when they went there, they didn't have to do the same stuff that the other ECW originals had to do. Was because it was WWE guys, and Vince actually was pumping money into ECW back in the day. So a lot of people did not realize or didn't really know that until, it all came out later, or when Vince wanted it to come out. So it's the same thing with ROH. Here's some clue things that I really picked up on a while ago. Let's see. JR was saying in a blog that that it's time for you boys to go ahead and look at some talent in ROH, because ROH got a lot of talent. Daniel Bryan came from ROH. Then you had Tyler Black, who came from ROH, or Seth Rollins, who came from ROH. Of course, CM Punk came from ROH. Then he went shovel around Ohio Valley later on, and so on. The Kings of Wrestling, you got Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin over there with ROH. But then Shelton Benjamin, while he was still signed with ROH, came and did a couple of dark matches for the WWE. You got the Kings of Wrestling wanting to come to WWE, and from what I hear, that they're not even going to go down to FCW, that they're going to go down all the way to ROH. ROH all of a sudden got this TV deal and got out of the HD net, and a lot of guys. Jim Cornette also said that he's not going to talk bad about the business on his Who Slamming Who page anymore, because he feel like that he don't want to cause any more trouble. He only wants to talk about the positive in wrestling, not the negatives in wrestling. And we all know WWE really doesn't like when a lot of negativity is drawn into the business and about other companies, because that's not what they're about. So all those factors being intact, I would not be surprised if ROH and WWE does have some kind of backwards type deal. Think about it also. CM Punk is the champion. CM Punk been walking around in Chicago with the championship because he is the true champion. And all of a sudden, what do we hold here? Boom. ROH premiere is going to be in what? Chi-Town, Chicago. A day before SummerSlam. Again, ROH did a exhibition a day before WrestleMania in the same area. So, guys, this is crazy. I really do think in my heart of hearts that ROH is got some kind of deal with WWE. I'm not saying WWE owns ROH or anything like that. I am not going to say that, and I'm not going to go on record saying that. But I am saying that ROH and WWE has got some deal. It's the same thing with TNA and I guess AAA. They got some deal going on, I think. But ROH and WWE might actually have some type of good deal going on here, and I can honestly say look forward to it. And if there is gonna be an ROH invasion, just saying if there is, think about it like this. ECW did the invasion angle too with Sabu and so forth, guys like that. So it wouldn't really surprise me if these guys actually do have it. I myself would be very excited to see ROH in a different light, to see WWE and see how they would do things in ROH and so on. And if this is true, that would make ROH the number 2 company and not the number 3 company in the business right now. So, there you go. But I can tell you right now, a lot of things that's going on in wrestling is exciting. We're looking at a lot of new things. A lot of people did crap on the way CM Punk. I mean, not the way CM Punk, but the way Jim Ross is coming in and stuff and saying that, well, they still bringing back old pieces. But in my opinion, I see it like this: you're bringing back what's better to build up the new. Michael Cole, everybody knows I'm not a fan of Michael Cole on the mic. I have been with him and Booker T and Josh Matthews on SmackDown, but him on Raw is kind of dry and boring. But if you leave him on that show, I think he's a SmackDown guy. I think putting Michael Cole on Raw has always been a big mistake. But if you put him on SmackDown, he works there and he works good on SmackDown because for some reason he has better chemistry with Booker T than he does with Jerry the King Lawler. And that's my opinion. So Jim Ross coming back is great. And he knows how to tell a story about guys. And he knows how to get guys over and to make the matches look good and make them even more historical than what Michael Cole can do. And that's no knock on Michael Cole because not Michael Cole get knocked around enough. But that's just truly my opinion about it and what I feel about what needs to be done. So that's it. It would be kind of interesting if ROH and WWE does have a backdoor deal. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, knowing how WWE works, and you know, I think it'll be exciting and new, and I think it'll be something great because if you think about a lot of their talents have came from ROH lately. Um, and another thing, one more thing I want to touch on, Samoa Joe. If he does leave TNA and go to WWE, I know they'll put him in FCW for a minute just to tone him up, get him in shape, and then bring him back to the WWE, probably on the SmackDown, and then build him up that way. Which I think would be a good idea. I think Samoa Joe do kind of needs to leave TNA. Let's be honest with ourselves. I mean, he has been the future of the business, huh? Well, you know. I think when WWE is gonna re-sign him, they're gonna sign him, tone him up a bit, and put him on SmackDown, which would be very exciting and very good to do. So this is your boy, the Problem Child, saying peace, one love, and I'm out.